Welcome, welcome, friends. Welcome to all of you to the PSSM Austria, to the PMC channel. Let's do the meditation with Ragini Madam Selvaraj, and she is here. And after that, the wisdom sharing will also listen to her. Please welcome to all of you. Please welcome, friends. Please, ma'am. Go ahead.
Greetings, dear friends. A warm welcome to all the masters of Austria and all over the world. Today we are gathering to practice meditation. We all are part of a Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement, inspired by our Guru Brahmarshi Patriji. We have been spreading meditation all over the world. Selflessly, we are working to bring out the suffering, to make us ourselves free from all the sufferings, to come out of all the sufferings, cause of the sufferings. So for this, to come out of all the root causes of the suffering, meditation is the only way. So we practice Anapanasati meditation. It's a very simple meditation wherein everybody, anytime, anywhere, we can practice it. So just sit in a comfortable position, friends. Wherever you're sitting, the place is okay. Sit comfortably. If you're wearing spectacles, remove the spectacles. Relax your body totally. Cross your legs. Clasp your fingers like this and let it relax on your lap, relaxing your total body. Gently closing your mouth. Now focus gently your attention towards the entrance of your nose. In this meditation, we practice observing your breath, inhalation and exhalation. This is called Anapanasati Dhyan. To coming back to this present moment, to bring into the awareness of this moment. Anapanasati meditation is the best meditation taught by Buddha, Gautam Buddha, and again revived and given to us by our Guru, Brahmarshi Patriji. There is no hard and fast rule. We need to just observe the going in and the coming out of a natural, tender, warm breath. How it is passing in, how it is passing out. Feel the warmth of your breath near the nostrils. Nothing, just bringing awareness, just bringing our awareness, our attention, just becoming alert, vigilant. Of our incoming and an outgoing breath. Just like a gatekeeper. Focus your attention on just incoming and outgoing breath. Let the thoughts come and go. Let all the noises outside play. In this moment, You put your attention, decide yourself to meditate, put your total attention, alertness towards your breath. Just a gatekeeper watching everyone going in and coming. Just like that. Just natural breath. I have been playing a beautiful flute music played by a guru, Brahmarshi Patriji, friends. We'll just fall deep into the meditation with this flow of music. Be aware of your breath, friends. No thoughts whatsoever. You're just learning to become vigilant center point. Coming to this present moment. So just be with your breath. Just about the incoming and outgoing breath. Don't slip into the thoughts. Don't wander with the stories. Be aware of your breath, friends. Do not open your eyes until I say. Let's learn to focus our attention. Let's connect to our breath. Do not open your eyes, friends. Let your vigilance be more attentive, more vigilant towards your breath. Observe your gentle, natural breath. Last 1 minute. On this first great day, this group meditation, let us make a common intention for the world cause, for the global peace friends. May all the people in this world come out of suffering. May we all come out of the suffering. May we all live joyfully, peacefully, unitedly. May the peace be established on the earth. May everyone come out of the suffering. May we all live as one family. May this great intention of our Guru Brahma Shri Patriji, who has worked for the greater cause of the mankind, come into reality through us. May we all spread meditation all over the world and help people to come out of the suffering by practicing meditation. May the whole world be peaceful, joyful. Let there be peace, let there be peace, let there be peace. And so it is. Slowly, gently, put your palms on your eyes. Gently open your eyes, friends. Let's make a big round of applause for this wonderful initiative of meditation. You all can practice this meditation, friends. Today you have been introduced with this. So anytime, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, with music, any instrumental music, you can practice to calm your mind, come into this moment, wherever you are, anytime, and you will see the differences in yourself. The stress evaporating, anger evaporating, peace restoring in your hearts. Thank you.
Wonderful meditation. Wonderful meditation, Ragini. Madam, thank you so much for the beautiful and energetic meditation. Thank you so much. So friends, to all of you again, welcome. Thank you to doing meditation with us. Yes, today I would like to say a few words about why maybe we are gathering all together. Who is watching in YouTube and a live session? To all of you, welcome. And then why we are gathering today here? Because every Tuesday we are having wisdom sharing and Patriji's talking, Patriji's speeches. Who is May you ask about it? Who is Patriji? I would like to say a few words about our beloved Guru, Patriji. He was born in Andhra Pradesh, and he brought the movement, PSSM movement, because he has realized his life purpose, why he is on the earth. He has family, kids, children, and also he did the he has the pesticide farm. He did a job. He has a job, car, house, everything beautiful, but he was not satisfied. It means he realized that is not his path. It's not his life path. Then he left everything left, job, car, but family, he never left his family. Then the Swarnamala Patri madam supposed a lot for him and the two children, two kids, two daughters. Then he started alone without money all over the world. First he started from his place, birthplace, Kannur, and then after each and every village, he's traveling and knocking the door to door, knocking, then do that this meditation, Anapanasati, just be with your breath. That is why he wanted to say that, but we wanted to live a happy and peaceful life. In this stressful life, he realized everybody needs meditation. He read many books, more than 1 lakhs books he read. And then he's not only reading the books and teaching that, but he's implemented, practiced, and then brought the wisdom. Then he said that this is truth he knows, the truth he wanted to say, he wanted to release to the world. But how can we live scientifically? But PSSM means only pyramid society science of meditation, we can say, because science of meditation is only his teachings only about about science, through scientifically will he brought everything. So that's why we say that's why I would like to say a few words about him. This movement is worldwide now. In India, is lakhs of thousands, lakhs of people doing meditation. They are very happy, and then also we mentioned that Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji and the flyer. I would like to say about Brahmarshi means enlightened master, higher enlightened master. Pitamaha is the, today I would came to know, father of meditation, grandfather of meditation, because grandfathers, doesn't like grandfather from child onwards, but the elders, we like our grandfathers, we hug them, we kiss them. This is why, because they know they practice their life, they know everything, knowledge behind them. That's why we say, why this called like that? Because this Pitamaha Patriji title, not title, this name from all yogis from Himalaya gurus came, and then they said that Pitamaha. Pitamaha is this grandfather, father of meditation. So today we are learning the teachings of meditation, teachings of Patriji, because his family also supported a lot. The family, the kids, the Swarnamala Patri madam also, without her support, the wife support, but he never left the family, friends. He never left gone to the Himalayas. He's with family. He's brought the wisdom. He experienced, he practiced, and he gave the wisdom. That's why we have the senior most master here, Ragini madam, Ragini Selvaraj madam from India. And then she is also walking on his path and doing, she's from Ragini Selvaraj madam is inspired master, and then associated with PSSM 2009. Then as a professional, commerce, graduated, worked in 2 banks, in 2 corporate banks, has realized purpose of her life is to spread meditation, and with the blessings of her guru, Patriji. So she's teaching, spreading meditation in all languages, like all over the India, Hindi and English and Telugu, all the languages. She's spreading meditation in the schools, colleges and the corporates, everywhere, spreading meditation. She has also read 1,500 books, and then she's only not only reading the books, but she's also implementing and experienced and teach and giving the wisdom. That is the many gurus reading the books and giving the wisdom only through the book, but without practice, very rare. Just all PSSM masters are very, very, very beautiful masters. To all of them is thank you. And today I am inviting to Master Ragini Selvaraj ma'am. Please share your wisdom of Patriji and your wisdom. Thank you so much, madam. Welcome.
Wow, amazing. Thank you, thank you. Gratitude, dear Satyaji, for this warm welcome. Greetings to you, dear friends. Myself, I'm Ragini Selvaraj from Hyderabad. I've been practicing meditation since 17 years. I've been searching for the truth. I've been a seeker of truth from my childhood. And the moment I've come across my Guru, Brahmashi Patriji, I knew that this is the purpose of my life. And from then onwards, I've been walking this path. I've dedicated myself for this greater cause of teaching meditation all over the world. So here we're bringing in the teachings of Patriji. So Patriji has read so many books. He was self-realized master. So after reading and knowing about the wisdom, uh, after getting all the information from the books, because all the scriptures are in parables, a layman cannot understand everything. So to bring in all the wisdom to the common man, he has put in a lot of efforts to simplify. Only a master of a self-realized enlightened master only can simplify the knowledge, the greater knowledge of the scriptures. So he has simplified and he has taught us through many discourses. He has taught us the way of living. So that way of living is the teachings of Patriji, the series which we are presenting for, for you, for all the masters all over the world. Because the major teachings of Patriji was in Telugu. So we from Telangana, Andhra, from South India, and few teachings are in Hindi. So we all have been greatly benefited from his teachings, and we have come out of a suffering. And our main intention, our Guru's intention was to bring in the total transformation on this earth, that everyone should come out of the suffering and the cause of the suffering. So he has found the secret, the path, which was not known to us. Only yogis, rishis, which we come across in the Vedas. We thought it is not in our reach, it is not our path, it's not available to us. But his consciousness, his grace, his compassion, I can say, he has brought down, condensed all the knowledge and has given to us. So through the teachings and the practice of meditation, we all have been realized the path, the truth, and we all have come out of the suffering. And now we are we are bringing these teachings in English so that every master in the world can know every seeker who is ready to come out of the suffering, to know the path. For them, this knowledge is available. So that's why, as the first topic, we have chosen the path to liberation, because everyone want to be liberated, but we don't know how. So these teachings was given to us in 1990s in Telugu discourse. So the moment this teaching was given to us, the discourse was disclosed. Lakhs and lakhs of people have come out of the suffering, adapted to this path, practiced, implemented. Practicing and implementing is the main path. So if by listening and if by listening, if we can come out of the suffering, by now the whole world would have been peacefully living. So that's not possible, even we know. So the secret practice, we think that is very complicated, but actually the truth is very simple. The simplified knowledge, step by step, the master who has given us this great wisdom. I'm just sharing his wisdom. I feel really grateful for sharing this wisdom with you all friends, because the moment I heard this wisdom, I immediately adapt to it. I made the settings. I worked on it and I have come out of my suffering. And I'm sure this is going to help you also to understand the liberation and work on it, practice it. So to begin with, everybody is uh, somewhere or the other working for the liberation. We are liberation, we want to be liberated. Suppose we are suffering, we don't want to suffer, we want to get rid. So, what we are doing is to get rid of the suffering, we are running around, we are escaping, and we are doing some other mistakes to come out of it because we don't know exactly. We are doing one mistake, and to just come out of it, we are doing another mistake. So, in this way, we are doing committing more mistakes and we are stuck, and the liberation, getting rid of that suffering, has like it is closed. We are not able to see how to come out of it. We are stuck in it. So basically, as long as we don't know the path, and as long as we don't practice it, even if we know, if we don't practice it, there is no way we can come out of it. So the nature of a human being, the nature of a living, why we have been made, the human being is, the nature of itself is to be enjoyed. We have been made by the God to be enjoyed, but not knowing, slowly, gradually, we have come out of ourselves so much that we just forgot what is joy, and suffering has overtaken us. So here in this stepwise, we will understand the suffering, the cause of suffering, and the steps to come out of the hindrances, how to overcome the hindrances, and how we can liberate ourselves from that. And what is true liberation? What is total liberation? So, in stepwise, we will understand. So, we will be making this discourse in 2 steps so that it will be very convenient for you to listen, practice, and then listen to the next discourse and then practice so that you can give time to yourself and work on yourself. And to begin with, the major suffering which we have is the suffering of the body, the diseases, the health problems which we have. That is one of the major suffering. And the second suffering we can tell is the suffering of the body, mind. It is always depressed. Either anger is overtaking, hatred is overtaking, jealousy is overtaking, or some kind of depression we undergo. So we are away from the original nature of the soul, of the body, of this human being. That is being joyful. We are suffering with our body ailments, and we are suffering with the mind ailments. And to understand in much deeper, almost all the diseases which we are suffering, 80% of all our physical sufferings are because of the mental sufferings which we have. 80%. So if we understand this nature of the mind and how we are stuck in this, then we can come out of it. So there is another third aspect also in this, that is the intellect. So intellect is the information which we have gathered from the time we have taken birth, or to extend it is even from the past life. So first we'll talk about this life, from our parents, from the environment, from the schools, colleges, from the media, from the books we read, our friends, our outside environment. With all this, whatever the information we are gathering, wherever we are staying, whatever kind information we are exposed, that information which we hold as our intellect, and basing on our intellect only, we will be responding our life. So if you don't have the right information, so you don't respond rightly. So when you don't take the right decision, when you don't respond rightly, and you react to the situations, you're getting more stuck. So there is disturbance with the body, not right understanding of the body, not right understanding of the mind, and not having the right knowledge with the intellect. So here we will understand about all these 3 aspects, all the 3 aspects, how we can come out of it, and how we can uh, sharpen our intellect, how we can enhance our intellect and understand ourselves and come out of it. For this, Patriji has beautifully explained to observe ourselves wherever we are stuck, wherever you are stuck like in the body, in the mind, or in the intellect, and how to come out of it. So whenever there is impurities in the body, in the mind, and in the intellect, the suffering becomes uh, overwhelmed, and we get stuck in it. Like almost we do not know the path. All the doors would be closed, and we think that there is no way that we can come out of it. So because of this, for not understanding, we create suffering to others also. We trouble others also. We give discomfort to others also. Because slowly we lose patience. We don't know the path, and to clear our path, we try to harm others. In this way, the whole world is suffering and creating suffering for others also. So the first point is, um, liberation means whatever the spiritual religious terms we have, it's not that term. The real term of understanding of the liberation is that we should come out of the suffering. Patriji says the first and foremost thing is, first you come after the suffering. That is the liberation. So Patriji here explains there are three types of sufferings. Like I have told, it is from the body, the disease in the body, and the depression of the mind, and laziness, lethargy, like our intellect not being developed, like we are almost like a fools, just repeating the patterns and not working on our intellect. Like maybe we are great um, working in physical life, materialistic life. Maybe we are engineers earning much income. That we are very prosperous. So that is not the intellect. As long as there is suffering in your life, you are not truly liberated. You're not. Your intellect is not um, purified. So there is no way that you can come out of suffering. That is why you can see the people, even they are so rich with abundance of wealth, also they suffer. They have the depressions, they have the physical disorders, and they don't have good friendship, good relationships. So, what is the use of all the money when there is no health in you, when your mind is not purified and you're not in a loving state? Being, you're hating and you're being hated. So we are stuck in a horrible circumstances because of not knowing. All the problems in our life there is only one reason, that is not knowing. The moment you know, the moment you know, you come out of the suffering. Because all this knowledge was in the Vedas and all that, it was in parables. All the gurus spoke in Sanskrit and in great parables, so we thought we never understood. And we started running away from the time that uh, we didn't know how it is and we are stuck. So gratitude to our guru who brought this great spiritual revolution. So to begin with, we need to understand, who am I? Who am I means I'm not the body, I'm not the soul. That is far beyond. So exactly, if you sit and observe, what is the nature of your mind? How are you? Are you feeling jealous? Are you filled with hatred? Are you filled with anger? Are you agitated? Are you frustrated? Are you chaotic? Or are you selfish, self-centered? Are you loyal or disloyal? Are you cheating, manipulating? Or are you peaceful? Or even if you want to be peaceful, are you able to live peacefully? So, nature of the mind. What is this life? Have you understood? What do you think about life? Life is showing injustice to you. Life has never been benefiting to you. If everything is in your credit, you're thinking life is good. The moment something you lose, and you think that life is waste. And are you thinking this life is eternal, that you're going to live here forever, and you're accumulating your wealth, you being working with your greed, and you're accumulating, possessing, obsessed with so many things, holding on to so many things? So, do you know that you have to leave this body? And do you know what exactly happens once we leave the body? Do you have any idea about what happens after life? So, all this knowledge, which was not known to us, to the common man, which is hidden in the scriptures, was beautifully simplified and opened up to us, where we understood the nature of the life. And one more point before we get much deeper into the subject, Patriji always said, see, whatever I'm saying, it is not necessary that you should follow me. Our teachings, Patriji's teaching is all like how Satya has told, it is all about spiritual scientificness. It is all scientific based. It is not connected to any religion, because life is beyond religion. To live in this world with all the people, it is so much to understand about this life and its nuances and its rules and regulations and the laws. Because of not understanding the laws, we are stuck here and we are creating troubles to each other. Truly, everybody wants to be happy, joyful, and they really want to become good. But we have got stuck so much that we're not able to come out of this. So the good news is now all this, those great secrets have been simplified, and now it is being revealed to us. Thanks to Satyaji for organizing this beautiful session to all of us, that we are able to discuss about the great discourse of our Patriji. So, liberation. To get the liberation, now we have come to a little understanding that we need to improve our intellect, enhance our intellect, and we need to improve our mind, purify our mind, and we need to work on our body so that we become healthy, we become peaceful, joyful, and our intellect becomes wiser, and then we can start improving ourselves, purifying ourselves, so that we can come out of the suffering. So if we just listen to it, and if we say that yes, now I know these things are there, I want to be liberated. Can we liberate? Not possible. Suppose you want a rose. If you say rose, 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 cannot have the rose. To have the roses in your hands, you need to go out and set the soil in and put the plant, rose plant, water it, let the sunshine fall on it, take care of it. Day by day, the plant grows, the bud comes, and then slowly the rose blossoms, and you can see, enjoy the fragrance of the rose, the beautiful rose in your hands. In the same way, we need to cultivate this. It is the work we need to do on ourselves with the deep observation of observing the self. All this time, we have been judging others and trying to understand others and commenting others and criticizing others. And we have been thinking all the suffering we are going through is because of the other person. Maybe it's your parents, your friends, your husband, your partner, your employee, whoever. Always it is the second person. Or else God has not, God is not having mercy on you. You blame the God. So it is not the God, it is not the other person, it is only you. The point is, if it was any other person, how many times we can, how many people we can set right? The good news is it is we. So if it is we can easily work on ourselves because we have control on ourselves. We can take charge of ourselves and we can control ourselves. So when we start observing ourselves, where how our intellect is, how our bodies and how our mind is working and how our intellect is working and guiding us. So basically, here the next step we'll understand is we understood how dukkha is working in these three levels. Now this suffering is in three types. It can be categorized into three types. That is in the scriptures, according to scriptures, in the Sanskrit language, we can say it as tamasic, rajasic, and sattvic. So the some tamasic we can say it is all about being lethargic and dull and violent. you're very lazy, almost like you don't like to move anything. Everything is just like that. There is so much of violence inside you, aggression inside you. So this is a tamasic energy. And Rajas is all about being active, hyperactive, overactive, passionate, trying to go and work out things and establish yourself. And the sattvic is the nature of the character, which is like kind, good. So this also can be described as like we are kind to the people we love, to our family members, to our neighbors, whom we love, we are kind, loving, and if we don't like, we just keep them away. So all these levels of uh, nature of the characters, I can say very simply, the right word would be to understand these three uh, gunas or the characters uh, in the whole universe, the whole world, from where the manifestation is there. These are the permutation of combination of all these three gunas. So they have their own benefits. Tamasic has its good benefits, and if it is not balanced, it has ill effects. Rajasic has its own benefits, and if it is not balanced, it has ill effect. Sattvic has its good benefit, and if it's not having, it has its ill effects. So the whole universe is made up of consciousness, and from that consciousness arised the Prakriti, the nature, from where all this creation has been created. So this creation has these three components. The three components of tamas and rajas and sattva. So the nature of tamas is it is dull, um, it is not aware. Suppose you're putting a bedsheet over there, coming after 1 year, where it will be? It will be there only. So a tamasic mind is just like that. It is dull, sluggish, lazy to the core, prone to depression and diseases. So fear based, and it is also we become so lazy that we don't feel like working. We cannot be active. So it also hinders the self inquiry. We will not if anything is going wrong, we'll just not think whether it is something is wrong. It is we do not try to understand the nature of it. We misunderstand things. Without understanding, we react. And suppose if somebody is hurt us, so without knowing the reasons, somebody said something, so we go and hit them, harm them. So all this violence is involved in tamas. But this tamas also has another good quality, wherein this tamas, which is lethargic, which makes us dull. So during the night, it is so important that your mind is the hyper mind settles down and you go to deep sleep, wherein you heal yourself. The body needs, mind needs rest. So if tamas is not there, it is not, it is in a lower state. You become so hyperactive that you don't even sleep, and a lot of other diseases arise. So this is the nature. Okay, you got this. And next, the rajas is all about hyperactive, being um, hiding the truth and hiding the awareness. You whatever you think is right, and you are extroverted. You dominate. You rule. Your anger, you protect your anger, dominate and control on things. Your frustration, your aggression, and you just get bored very easily. You don't have patience, always trying to achieve, run. So desires and greed overtake so much that you don't see whether it is right or wrong. You just try to possess, obsess everything. You want it for yourself. In one way, this kind of the hyperactiveness rajas is good to motivate ourselves to work on our goals. But when it is overbalanced, I can say it is when it is imbalanced, you dominate and you would try to possess and get everything from others. So this hinders the self-inquiry. It hinders whether you're doing right or not. The thought of am I right or not? You only think about the goals and you don't worry whether somebody is suffering because of you. You want to earn money in whatever means you earn money. You want to establish yourself. You'll establish even by dodging others, giving troubles to others. So whatever the outside, the marketing, political things we see, it is all the imbalanced rajas. Then comes the sattva. The sattva is all about the calming nature of the mind. So whenever when something happens, you react to something, you hurts your loved ones, and then when you sit calm and you realize, I my God, I shouldn't have done this. Like usually when you sleep and when you get up in the morning, when you're in the calm state, then you think I shouldn't have done this. You go and apologize, and you're loving, caring, you take responsibility. You little you try to work for the truth. You always analyze things, what is right, what is wrong. So proper discrimination and self-inquiry is there. So here, Patriji, we will not go because there is a much bigger subject. We can more than 200 to 300 pages of subject is there to understand about the tamas and rajas and sattvikan, because these are the main characters which are playing in us, which is creating imbalance in our lives, which has created suffering in our lives. So to come out of the suffering, it is we should understand the basic nature. So in this basic, we can understand like where we are standing, what is overtaking. So all the tamasic imbalances will create diseases in our life. The body gets affected, and all the rajasic over hyperactive rajas imbalance will create depressions and the sattva dosh. Because sometimes when something is going wrong, not speaking, not hurting others for all the wrong reasons, just being calm also will bring suffering into the life. You're you don't understand when something is going wrong. You don't even see the things as it is, because your intellect is not awakened, it is sleeping. So you face suffering. So that also is an imbalance. So a person who's a seeker who want to awaken, so the first thing is we need to awaken to our this impurities, understand this impurities, imbalance in us, and come to a state of balance. So it is not that we will clear off the tamogun or we'll clear off the rajas. It is not that. We need to balance this. Everything has to be in its place and in its limits. Then only their balance happens. Because like tamas, which inhibits sleep, it has to be in the night time. So when night the tamas overtakes, we beautifully rest, relax the body and mind. Then we are energized, and morning we are ready for a new day. And in the morning, if tamas is overtaking, then we don't work, we just sleep. We become lazy, procrastination. That is why the disease is coming. We are not working, we are not active. There are no body movements. We just become like trees. So again we suffer. So but when in the morning the rajas takes over and it is in the balance, so what happens? There is a balance, and we work for our goals. And again when the sattva knowledge is, when the buddhis, when the intellect is awakened, the intelligence is given, the knowledge is given, and you are understanding things, then you're not sleeping. You're seeing things and you select things, what is right, what is wrong, and you choose right things. So the moment you choose right things and the sattva in its awakened state, rajas is in balance, then automatically all the unwanted things will start coming into the balance. So this is of observing your nature of the characters inside you. You are violent prone, or are you aggressive, or are you too calm that you just simply be silent, even something wrong is going also you're just silent. Then uh, there is a suffering in your life, you cannot come out of suffering. So you need to understand the nature and you have to work. So here After this, Patriji gives another example. Suppose we are working like this. So when we are working like this, what happens? Slowly, there is a balance in our life, and slowly, the suffering decreases, and there is happiness, and slowly the joy is restored in our lives. So this is a time tested, all the practiced. We all have experienced this. So that is why I'm able to speak this so confidently by practicing, understanding the nature of it. So if you observe yourself, you also can come. So here comes the next step. I have come out of my suffering, and my family members, my daughter, my mother, my father, my sisters, my neighbors, the surrounding people, if they are suffering with their own imbalances, they have intellect problems, they have mind problems, depressions, and they have this laziness, lethargic, and they are fools, their intellect is not developed. So, is it possible for us to be totally free? Can we be free if our people around us are suffering? It's not possible. Even if they are also free from the suffering, they understand this truth, then we can enjoy peace. We can, as a family and as friends and as a place, we can be truly happy. Yes or no, friends? So here comes another step. The moment we come out of the suffering and when we are totally free, that is called the nirvanic state, the liberated state. So being in this liberated state, when we help others also, people around us, um, to come out of the suffering. Usually, till now, how was our way of living? If we are helping someone, it was totally selfish, obligatory. I'm helping them. What is it I'm going to get out of it? What is the benefit I get? Unless and until if there is any benefit, we don't look out and we extend our hand and help us serve others. But as we are moving ahead, understanding the nature, I'll tell you how this transformation is happening. It comes in the further step. So you selflessly you help others because you cannot truly be happy and joyful unless and until the people surrounding you are coming out of the suffering. Then slowly, there is another step which Patriji talks about is suppose my family members have come out, our relatives are also coming out of the suffering. So there is a peace restored in the family. But in the state, in the outside of the state, suppose I'm in India, the people outside of India, the people outside of the other countries like American countries, East European countries, Australia, all the other parts of the world people, if they are suffering, somewhere there is fire, somewhere there is tornado, somewhere there is a destruction, all the forests are blown out, somewhere there is war. So if someone else is suffering like that, as a human being, can we be truly happy, peaceful, joyful? Not possible, right? Whenever we are seeing such suffering outside, definitely heart aches because somewhere even our loved one might be there. Suppose I'm in India, some of my loved ones might be there in America, or you're in Europe and your loved ones might be in India. So if we are suffering here, you cannot be happy over there, and if you're suffering there, I cannot be happy over here because we have that human qualities in which we cannot be totally free. So we work, we make sure that everybody in this world come out of the suffering. So this is the path of true liberation in three steps. Patriji here explains us uh, like you coming out of the suffering, your family members, and the people in this whole world helping them to come out of the suffering is the path to true nibbana that is called Mahaparinirvana according to the Buddhic terms. So here we can understand as um, the Buddha's teachings you might have heard. So, becoming an arihant is you coming out of the suffering, total laziness, you're coming out, and you coming out of the rajas. That is your greediness, your anger, your lust, your temptations, your attachments, your apathy, your ego, all understanding yourself and coming, bringing them to the balance. And the calmness also, sometimes it's not good. Speaking out is also so important. So understanding all this, whenever you come out of balance, this is Arihant, and you work for your people around you. That is called Bodhisattva. And when you help the whole world come out of the suffering, that is called the path of Buddha. That is what now Satya is doing, organizing this class for all of us, so that the people of the whole world, we can understand English. When our friends all over the world listen to these teachings, they know the seekers understand this. Yes, we want to come out of the suffering. The whole world should come out of the suffering, and slowly now we are getting the path. So once we get the path, now we all will come together and we come out of the suffering. So we are not just working, being selfish only on ourselves. Selflessly, we are working for the whole world. So let us give a big round of applause to our dear friend Satya and her team from Austria, who's bringing this wisdom to us, Patriji's wisdom to us. So unless and until the whole world comes out of the suffering or knows the path of suffering and works on themselves, truly we can never be liberated from somewhere, a dear one, a loved one, or maybe we will be suffering. So this we need to understand. So we all pyramid masters, we are working with this course. So welcome to our society, friends, and further in this further, we will be knowing how to help ourselves come out of the suffering. So Satyaji, do we have time?
Yes.
10 minutes more
Uh,
with this session, or we need to end?
you can take, you can follow from
10
from here.
minutes.
Yes. Uh,
Okay.
you're following your wisdom sharing going, Yeah. It's no problem. Please go
Okay.
ahead.
Nice. So, dear friends, now we would be understanding. Now we understood the nature ourselves and how to come out of there is a possibilities and the greater possibilities, true liberation. So now Patriji reveals the paths, the tools how we can come out of the suffering. So the first is by practicing meditation. All our life we are worrying, thinking about all the outside things. You're outside, and you never focused on yourself. So that is why there is no energy, there is no power inside you. So whenever you're practicing meditation, especially anapanasati meditation, that is observing your breath, the in breath and out breath, which is always inside us. So the point is coming to the one pointedness. So whenever all problems, any problems, one solution, that is meditation. Remember this, friends. Any problems, all problems, the only solution is practicing meditation. So I refer you to check into our Austria YouTube channel, wherein we have given 18 guided principles, 18-week series, wherein we gave in detail about all these teachings of Patriji. So the first point is about the Anapanasati meditation. You can, in detail, you can go and once again catch up with the wisdom. And today also we have practiced Anapanasati meditation, like you just observe your breath. So this one practice is the main key to help you to come out of all the problems. So implement this into your life. Like have you daily have your breakfast, have you brush your teeth, have you take bath, have you eat your food. So before all this, make sure that you practice meditation. Any result you're getting or not, whatever is happening, practice meditation without expectation anything, without putting any time, because universe will not put watch just like us. So keep practicing, because we all have practiced and we have come out of our suffering. So definitely you also. So this will help us to come out of that nature of the tamas and the rajas and the sattva, uh, the the three character nature of the characters. So you keep practicing, and this alone will not be enough for you. So for this, you need to have more knowledge. We have the knowledge of becoming a doctor, engineer, how to earn money, and all that. So those things will not help us to come out of the suffering, because we know any person who's having lots of money is also suffering with health problems, mental problems, and other problems, issues, relationship issues. So for here now we need to have the knowledge. It's I cannot say it's not just the knowledge. We need the wisdom. So, wisdom of an enlightened masters, the great enlightened masters, whatever scriptures, whatever religion you belong, you read the scriptures while practicing anapanasati meditation. And when you practice meditation and when you read your holy scriptures, whichever it is, the Bible, Quran, or Bhagavad Gita, whichever religion you belong, you would understand it more clearly. All the states which we are not understanding, you will understand the points. You will understand the infinite wisdom behind this. Theosophical Society masters who have worked totally on the spiritual aspects of the body, mind, and soul, and Vedas, Ramayana, Paramhams Yogananda, Swami Rama, all these great enlightened masters have taught us many teachings. Even Patriji's teachings are there. Those who belong to, who have know the language of Telugu and Hindi, they can read the books of Patriji also. And now we have started the teachings of Patriji in English. Of course, I'm speaking it in a very simple language, because I'm not a professional student, so that I'll be using all these great words. But whatever is coming out of my understanding, I'm helping you. So we call it this as a swadhyaya, self study of the self, and the self study of the experienced enlightened masters. They guide us, they teach us, their life experiences will help us to have the real wisdom. What is the big, where are we stuck? What is that ego that is bringing suffering into our life? How to live the lifestyle and all that you understand. So in this way, we are practicing meditation, we are reading books, the spiritual enlightened masters books, and then here in our society, we have this group meditations. We gather the people who are walking the path, the seekers of the truth. So the people who are living in Austria, European countries, you can connect to it. So here every week, we Saturday, we Sunday, we gather, we discuss about whatever is going on, how we are practicing, how is it we are not coming, able to come. So one person who's suffering from some heart issues, she has meditated and she has come out of it. So it will be an inspiration to me. Okay, if she has come out, even I can come out. Somebody has some relationship issues. So she has calmed herself and she worked on herself. So a relationship has become well. Our sleeping habits, our family, our job, what is right, what is wrong. When we meet and we discuss that, it's not that whoever we want, we are meeting. The people, the seekers of the truth, who are walking the path of truth. When we meet and discuss about the things, it will help us, support us, like we are in this together. So that is how we will help each other to liberate more. So these are the main three steps. These are the three diamond sutras which we follow, pyramid masters. Now, this is open to you also, friends. Join us in all these beautiful moments. The next is learning to detach. We will not be bounded by our physical possessions. This is mine. You should not touch this. You should not do this. So all this, the land which we are enjoying now was someone else, and tomorrow will die, and this will belongs to someone. So you should not be attached to the things, even the mental aspects. It's my possessions. Even in the intellectual way, we pyramid masters, whatever we are knowledge we are gaining, unconditionally we share it with everyone. The more you give, the more you get. So the detachment to all the possessions, the physical, mental, and the both level, the intellect level, we will work on ourselves. So by working on this, uh, our the nervous system, where because of all the uh, ignorance, not knowing the right knowledge, all the blocks the energy blocks that have been created in the mind, in the body, all that will be cleared. Just imagine, like, there is a water flow, there is a overhead tank and the water is flowing. If there are any obstacles inside, if any garbage or anything that is inside, the water will not be flowing clearly. In the same way, when the mind is stuck in so many negative things, there are energy blocks. So that will create health problems. Whenever you're practicing meditation, this nervous system, nerves are cleared, chakra systems are balanced. There is a free flow of understanding. At that moment, we can understand the knowledge. Till that time, we never allow the knowledge to keep in. We don't want to change. But while practicing these three things, we allow things, we understand, we observe things, we understand the law of karma, the law of universe laws. As you sow, so shall you reap. The cause and effect of the life, our past lives, how it is affecting in this life. If you are hurting someone, if you're violent, if you're killing someone, how it is going to help your health problems. So while you're meditating, there is enhancement of the energy. When there is an enhancement energy, there is a knowledge, wisdom gain. The moment you gain the wisdom, you come out of the suffering. This is the key formula. While reading books, your intellect is enhancing, and while practicing meditation, your energy is increasing. So you are able to take the knowledge. And by practicing the group meditation meeting, gathering like-minded people, we're gathering, our ego is dissolved, our inhibitions are dissolved. There is a openness, the oneness we develop. So there is strength that is developing. The all the things which we are hiding, we are pleasing, people pleasing, not showing off the self. So we drop all those masks and we open up ourselves. This is how we come out of the suffering as a group. Means I am coming out of the suffering in the same way the group is coming out of the suffering. Nirvan and the Parinirvan. So this is how our journey continues, and slowly we expand, and we'll be reaching out to more people, like Satya would be reaching, and now we are listening. So you would join together us and you would bring in more people, more group meditations, and more knowingness, more working on the self. So whole of Europe, whole of America, so everywhere, the whole of the world gradually will come out of the suffering by helping each other. So this is called the path of the Buddha. So our ultimate true liberation is realizing our Buddhahood. So as long as we are, um, as long as we are stuck in this, we are not helping others around people and the whole of the people, we cannot truly be liberated. So we come back again to again clear the accounts of whatever the past we have been accumulating without understanding, carelessly, recklessly, harming others. We have to come back and repeat. But the moment you arise to the Bodhisattva and the Buddhahood, helping yourself and others come out of the suffering and the whole world. Luckily, we have such kind of a technology wherein the Zoom is providing us, YouTube is helping us to reach out everywhere. Buddhahood is flowing through the YouTube and the Zoom, thanks to the Zoom and YouTube. So, in this way, we are truly liberating ourselves, working on ourselves, supporting each other. So, when you help the whole world showing the path, come out of their suffering, that is called a truly liberated. In other terms, I can say this term can be understood as leaving the world as a Buddha or ascension. When you come out of the suffering, you are liberated. When you help others and the whole of the world, you ascend. So there is no need to come back. So this is the first series introduction of the path of liberation. There is much to know, friends. We'll catch up in the next episode. Thank you so much. Be connected and bring in all your friends. Gather here. We'll connect. We'll help each other come out of the suffering, and behind this together, we'll make the whole world a suffering-free environment. A joyful, we'll establish a joyful, happy, a grand family. Establish a grand family. Thanks to Apitama Patriji for choosing me to share this knowledge with you all, and thanks to Satya ma'am for conducting this wonderful session. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ragini madam. It was beautiful wisdom and knowledge. But it is there are so many things connected all together. But I am the example, I am the I can, I said intellect. My intellect was before meditation, ignorance. Ignorance is lot of ignorance. But through meditation, after meditation, I came to know all the things about it within 40 days. I know all about this truth. Then exactly I know what to do. Then exactly within 3 days with Patriji I have connected, not in the physically, but like with a heart, soul. But that was my first moment. Is that what is life? This is a tears flown from my eyes because such kind of guru living in India, but I didn't know before why. But I thought that after that I am ready now for it. After that, yes, this is all things really only through meditation. Only meditation. You said you told only meditation, nothing else. When we are doing meditation, we came to know everything.
Yes.
Just gratitude to Pratamaha Patriji.